Hello, everybody, and welcome back to
Hello,
FoolCraft
everybody.
3.
Yeah,
We're back.
welcome back.
With the portable recording studio that is Isaac.
We forgot about this. I need to change that now, Nick. I'm no longer.
No, keep it on, man. Are you no longer a portable recording studio?
I've got a lot of hats, Nick. Honestly, and so
I guess we do have to burn these hats and hide the evidence of our antics, Isaac.
Yeah, for sure.
That's much better. I'm just glad that hat exists. That's all
I
I'm
can
gonna
have
say.
a crown on my crown. I don't know how you feel about that one, Nick.
Oh man, that is freaking like crownception there. That's mad. Right,
I quite like that.
Leave that bad boy on.
Honestly.
Isaac.
Oh yeah. What?
Hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well.
I'm good. I'm good.
You have done some stuff to the base.
I have.
Would you like to give us a tour of what you've done on the base?
I thought you'd never ask, Nick. I have done a little bit of work since the end of the last video, Nick. I've made us this beautiful path, which is super easy to make and also looks fabulous, Nick, in my opinion.
Good.
I quite like it. Real simple, actually. If you take this shovel here real quick, Nick, and then over here, you can just extend out ever so slightly. If you just right-click on the grass, it just turns it into grass path. Look at that. Boom.
Well, it's
super simple. Yeah, it does break the shovel just a little bit. But yeah, Nick, at the end of the last video, Nick, we finally managed to get our grilled cheeseburger made. We had the automation all set up, but Nick, it was atrocious. It was a travesty. It did not pass any FDA regulations.
No FDA regulations, no USB regulations, nothing.
No FBI regulations, no MSG, none of those.
No
Nick.
MSG regulations.
No regulations.
No MSG regulations.
There was like 50 sheep cramped into a tiny little 2x2 or maybe 4x4 grid area, Nick. The downstairs was atrocious. It was just wiring everywhere. It was a mess, Nick. It was a mess. And so
it was a mess.
Between episodes, I took the liberty of both expanding and organizing our operation.
It looks very good. I must say so myself.
Why, thank you, Nick. Why, thank you. We need a name for this area. It needs to be called like the something garden. Maybe like the burger garden
let's call it like the murder garden, because that's basically what's going to happen. Like,
we need one of those big signs going over the top that says the murder garden.
Yeah, we need to make use of that. I'm gonna sit down in Photoshop when I've got some free time and just make loads of fun signs like that, like Iskal's been using.
That's a fair point. We should talk about Iskal's little thing that he's posted.
Little ventures. Yeah.
He's got the new.
So you can see it. He's actually spent time in photo editing software creating really nice looking signs.
Yeah.
Limited time, exclusive, cheap, ender pearls for all the fools. That's what
you can get these screens from Extra Utilities 2, which I don't think are too hard to make, honestly. Let's have a look. Screen, Extra Utilities 2. It's just 3 stone burnt, 1 resonating redstone crystal, and 2 ender shards, which sounds a lot harder than it is. But then you just put an imager link in here, and it just links
that's really
to
good.
it, which is pretty
cool. That's perfect.
Obviously, we already know that he has the new store. We've been already.
Yeah, we've been there.
Get this crap out of here. We didn't give permission. Also, we could use this screen, Nick. We can.
He invades our land. We've got some free stuff out of it, though. To be fair, look at this.
That is true. We can't just use
Black Pearl shop. Whatever this is, Black Pearl shop.
I think that's just a renamed item, Nick. Honestly, but we can make use of this one screen that he has given us, Nick, if we wanted to, which is quite interesting. Really he just given it to us.
Essentially, it's a gift.
I mean,
right,
Nick, if it's on our land, I'm fairly certain it
belongs to us.
Possession's 9/10 of the law, right?
Of course.
That's how that works.
Sure.
Essentially, Nick, I put down 2 more farmers from Actual Edition, so we're farming a ton of wheat. You can't quite see them right now because the wheat is backlogged so much, but there are worms in here, Nick. If you come and look at this bit of wheat right here, there's a worm. Oh
God, what's that?
Going around.
Front door.
Essentially, Nick, let me try and display to you how these worms work, right? Because they're actually really, really useful. So,
is it like the game Worms? Do they have little battles?
Nothing like the game Worms, unfortunately. But you start out with a hoe, as all good endeavors do, Nick, and you just got to right-click on the grass. And after a couple of attempts, I will undo this at some point, don't worry. But eventually, if you keep hoeing, we should.
Oh, do they just appear?
They just appear. They just pop up. Give me a. It's. I did a lot of this between.
This isn't working for you, man.
I did a lot of this between sessions, Nick, but I didn't even get one. What the heck? That is. Let me hold on.
Does it need to be near water?
I don't think so. If you come a little bit further afield, so it doesn't look quite as bad. But we'll go over like here and
you
do
have
some
just
more.
defaced the
Like
front garden.
it'll slowly. There's no water there, so it will slowly turn back into dirt and then eventually into grass. It's fine. It's fine. But if you do this, there we go. Look at that. I got a worm. It popped up out of the ground.
Oh, I see.
And
look at that little guy.
basically, Nick, these remove the need for having water nearby. If you put them down,
oh, I see.
they both hydrate the ground and increase the speed at which things grow as well. They give like a little bone meal effect every now and again. And so they all do a 3x3 area, which is not the best, but it's fine. And so we've got a ton of worms, Nick, over in our wheat farm. We don't need this. I'm just going to...
Interesting.
Oh, he's just floating.
That's mad.
I don't know. I don't know how you get rid of him. It's fine.
We'll leave him be.
It's fine. It'll go away eventually. But yeah, we've got a bunch of worms growing all of our wheat, Nick. You can see right now it's backlogged because we've got just so freaking much of it. We don't even know what to do with the stuff. It's crazy. We've got our chicken area, which is over here, Nick. This is new. We've got chickens now.
What are we using the chicken area for? For eggs?
Yeah, eggs, feathers. You can see we've already got 512 eggs and 8 feathers.
Oh, very nice.
Which is nice. I figured at some point we might need chicken, for chicken burgers. We might want to get do something with eggs with feathers. I figured it was just Nick. We needed 3 for symmetry. All right.
All right. No,
so I made
fine.
another one.
It's
okay.
fine. Even though 2 is also famously symmetrical.
But like it would have left
3.
a huge gap in the between, right? It fits nicely with the 3 farmers that I already had. So I just did it like that.
I back it.
And then
we've
got the sheep setup, which is the same as it was before, and the cow setup, which is also the same as it was before with the animal feeder.
Yeah, one of them's giving you the finger.
The farmer. I mean, is that the finger, Nick? Is that how that works?
Deviant cow. He's giving you a finger. Cows aren't meant to give any fingers.
Oh, that is true.
So we're going to count him as giving you the finger.
And then finally, Nick, if you come down to this little hidey hole, which is not, it's my least favorite part. It needs work for sure. I'm not a fan of this dirt staircase that leads down here. But Nick, freaking automation.
Burger
Look at this.
City in this
Burger
bad boy. 453
City.
of our finest, original stack
original recipe. If you stay down there for a second, Nick, the reason why we're not currently actively generating more burgers is because we don't have any power going to the setup, right? That's also the reason why there are just a ton of alive cows next to the mob grinder, right? However, if I go and quickly throw some power or some fuel into these generators, we should start to see the whole kind of operation kick into action. You should see cows die, Nick. You should see burgers getting made at a rapid pace, Nick. Oh, it's great. If you look at that pulverizer, yeah, that'll be milk getting acquired from upstairs, getting suckled up. Oh, it's great, Nick.
God, this is crazy. This whole thing is so like, what episode are we on?
This is like episode 10-ish.
So we've done well for episode 10. Like, this is some serious automation level going here. Oh, it's going up. 452, 453.
They went so fast. I was not prepared for so many cow deaths. That's crazy. Oh,
yeah,
my
they literally just all went at the same time. It was funny.
Oh gosh, we've got so much leather as well, Nick. Jeez. Yes, Nick. What is?
We have 457, 458 of the finest original stacks, right? And it's going up, that number. We need to sell these bad boys.
We do, Nick. We need to buy a place of business on which we can sell these, Nick.
We do.
Do you have an idea in mind?
Well, for the viewers, we were actually discussing this earlier and know exactly what we're going to do. So let's. I'm going to go to the town hall. I'm
going to grab our cash out of the box.
Yeah, I was going to say take the monies.
I think we do have another.
Yeah?
I do think we do have another week's wage ready for us as well.
Oh, nice.
Like in our chest.
I'll go to the town hall first then to pick that up.
Okay. We've got a good amount of cash though now, Nick. We are.
How much do we have?
Well, I will. I'll tell you in a second. Let me go and grab our wage here. I think we've got maybe like 5. Maybe like I don't know. Actually, let me. I don't want to guess. I don't want to speculate. Okay, so we've got one $100 bill, 3 $50 bills, so 250, 8 $20 bills, so an extra 160, taking us to what? 260,
410,
410 plus 30,
440
plus 15.
455.
We have got $455 dollarinos, Nick, is what we have.
Interesting.
I think I did spend maybe like $5 or $10 between episodes buying more ender pearls for Mizcal.
Right, okay.
Just because they're so much of a pain to get, Nick. But we've got them now, which is nice. And so we need to pick a plot to buy, Nick. We need to figure out.
Look at this trash place, Big Cheese Grill.
Now, now disgraced, Nick. This is a disgraced establishment after their brutal loss in the recent court case that just, it did not
really
go
showed
well.
Him up.
Yeah, public opinion of Rendog's big cheese grill
gone
is
down
at an all-time low.
If it was Detroit, it would have that big arrow. Public opinion going down. That's what happened to Rendog.
Psychos and Hank.
With his big stack cheesy doggy dogs, Ren's famous dogs.
It's true. Right? It's true.
We're gonna show him up. So we were discussing this for location, and we thought we should buy the plot directly opposite Iskal shops because people were likely to use the totem pole here to go to Iskal shops. So let's just build Big Stack's famous burgers just directly opposite so that when people come here anyway, they might as well buy their burgers from us.
Yeah.
Because it's closer.
Yeah.
As well. And
there are
more tasty.
Quite a lot of plots we can buy here, Nick, honestly. They're all quite small around here. Like this one here is 200. This one here is 200.
Yeah.
They're all quite
We should
cheap.
buy the one directly opposite.
You want to buy this one?
Because it's also closest to the totem pole.
You want to buy this one here?
This one here.
Oh, this one we can't afford.
Oh, how much is this one?
This one's 600, Nick. This
damn.
one's just out of our reach. I was thinking, I guess we could get this. Like, we could complete one of the tasks, not the buildings, but just like one of the simple tasks at the town hall to get like an extra $150 to buy this one if you wanted to.
Yeah.
It is a level down.
I feel like we can make good business here.
It is like a level down, so the entrance to it would have to be like here. Do you know what I mean?
Or we could have like a raised entrance.
We could also have a raised entrance, and kind of cheat the system a bit. I mean, that's not how businesses work. Unless we had a second entrance here.
Yeah,
it'd be a bit weird not having.
Yeah, no, it will. It will.
But no, yeah, we could do that. If you want to go back to the town hall then, Nick.
Okay.
So, we've got Secret Admirer, Dear Diary, and Get Well Fool. There were like 3 also bridges and streetlights, but there were 3 kind of quests here that give us a good amount of cash. So
Secret Admirer.
If you, I'm thinking Get Well Fool gets us 150, which is exactly what we need to get up to 600.
Of course. Okay. What is this? Whoever says ambition could get you killed. Well, Scar has certainly shown us that cats might have more than 9 lives. After dying over 50 times while trying to conquer a roguelike early on, only a chocolate cake would be a fitting gift to wish him well. So we need to bake a chocolate sprinkled cake, Isaac. And we need to deliver it to his base.
A chocolate sprinkles cake?
A chocolate sprinkled cake.
Oh, well, there is a chocolate sprinkles cake from Pam's Harvest Craft, which I'm assuming is the correct
That's probably it.
one. It's actually not bad, Nick. It needs dough, which we're making in bulk because of our bread. It needs yellow dye, so dandelion yellows, yellow flowers, rose red, red flowers, cactus green, cactus. It needs sugar. It needs cocoa powder, so we do need cocoa beans if we're going to get that, Nick. I don't think we have cocoa beans, unfortunately. And then finally a bakeware, which is just bricks. So if we can get cocoa beans, Nick, this is going to be super easy. But if we don't have cocoa beans, then we're in a bit of a tricky situation, right?
Yeah. Where do we get cocoa beans from, Isaac?
Cocoa beans are usually acquired, Nick, from a jungle biome. They grow on like jungle trees, so those little like sacks. We could also, I guess, like pulverize some brown wool, but we also don't have any of that either. What about these other? In that case, Nick, what do we need for the other 2? Because we could do both these bottom 2 to get an extra 200.
Secret Admirer. We know being part of the FoolCraft server includes a lot of solo work. Well, not for us. Along with some community activities, showing love for your fellow fools I think it's meant to say is encouraged. And a nice noted gift anonymously to another is a great way to keep up the good feels. So we need to create a bauble of our choice and gift it to another fool, which needs to include an anonymous note declaring your admiration for your fellow fool. Oh, that's quite easy.
A bauble?
A bauble.
A bauble? Like something that goes in the, I guess,
like on a Christmas tree.
Like I'm thinking more of the baubles mod, like something that goes in the bauble slots. But I've typed in bauble, and there's like a bunch of stuff that can go in a bauble slot, obviously. But like, I don't know.
I don't really know what they're hinting at here.
Yeah, I'm also not too sure, Nick. Honestly. And then what about Dear Diary? What does that one need?
Dear Diary. I'm going to have a look at Dear Diary. Dear Diary. Journaling about your most embarrassing derp, your biggest fanboy moments, your deepest, darkest secret, or even your favorite Nickelback song can be a good way to express yourself. Keeping it framed by your bedside means only you will see it, right? So we need to write a Dear Diary entry in a book and then frame the book beside our bed. That's very easy.
Okay.
I mean, so's the other one, but we just don't really know what they mean by bauble.
Yeah, I think it probably means anything that goes in a bauble slot, honestly. I think, Nick, what I'm going to do, I'm going to look for a jungle biome. If you want to start planning out how that McDonald's is, Big Stacks.
Big Stacks. Well, I mean, it is a
Stacks?
Mackey's, essentially.
Fat Stacks? I think we were originally calling it Fat Stacks, right?
Is it? Oh, yeah, it is.
I think
Fat
you've
Stacks.
changed it to Big Stacks.
It is Fat Stacks, because Fat Stacks is, like, money related.
Yeah. So
okay, I'll start planning that out then. I'll get some materials to work with.
Okay. Whilst you do that, I'm going to look.
Okay.
I mean, I say look for a jungle biome. I don't think I've passed one yet. I've done a lot of exploring.
I wonder if this is one. I wonder if I've found one, Isaac.
Near spawn? I don't think there are any jungle biomes.
Here.
Yeah, near spawn.
Yeah. I'm going to look. Since I'm here, I'm going to look.
Okay. I don't think there are any, though. Like, I think the areas around them are not jungle biomes.
That might just be a snow biome, to be honest.
I think that you might be fresh out of luck on that one, Nick. But I'm going to do some exploring quite far away and see if I can't find anything. If you want to just plan out at least or get some materials ready for what you think.
I'll get it, yeah. Right, we can get the provision for it now.
For what the Mackey's is going to... Sorry, the Fat Stacks is going to...
a Mackey's... Like. I mean, we can do two. We can do a Matt Fat Stacks and a Mackey's.
A Matt Fat
And it'll be like... Curry's PC World, right? Where they have both of them are opposite each other, but it's the same thing.
I see. I don't think PC World exists anymore, Nick. I think it's just.
Is Curry's. It all Curry's now?
Yeah. Damn. Like anywhere you do see PC World, it's just like it is Curry's. Like it's not actually a thing.
Coniferous forest is what I thought the jungle was.
But I like the idea though, Nick. Like making another competitor in the burger market that's just us, like we do our whole...
So we can completely shut Ren out at this stage.
Yeah,
just
I like
completely
it.
sack his business off. It will be great.
Well, the thing is, Nick, if you teleport to the pier again, the boardwalk.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because I was thinking, I know you've picked this slot here, but I was thinking more this one over here.
Which one?
It's smaller.
Yeah, we can do that one.
This one costs 200.
We can do both as well.
Like the thing is, at 200, Nick, we could rent 2 plots right now. If we wanted to sell something else in the near future, maybe like one of these over here or something, or even then go ahead and save up some of the money that we get from our Fat Stacks and put it into like buying this plot. So I'm thinking for now, what if we just buy this one?
Okay, let's do that then.
This
all
plot
in
here.
200. Fat Stacks, fresh burgers.
Yeah,
great
fresh burgers every day. So if you want to start building an Nick, I will go and put $200 into the town chest, and then I'm going to head back to base, Nick, and do some work on our plot rent. How do you get plot rent? I don't know how that. I don't know how that works.
I thought we just tell them.
Yeah, but someone's got like a plot. Somebody else, I'm looking in the chest at spawn. Somebody has got a plot 21 rent receipt for week 2. I don't know if we're supposed to get every receipt. We'll figure it out, Nick. But you just start building it now, okay?
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
We'll be all right.
We'll be fine.
We'll figure it out, man.
I'm gonna try and do some. Do I just like rent? No. Okay. Anyway, you do that, Nick. I'm gonna do some work back at base because although our setup is looking pretty good at this point, it's still got like a few tweaks that need to be made. All right, so. Here we go. 100 and...
All right, man. Fat Stacks. What theme are we going with here? Also, what blocks do we have to work with?
The blocks, Nick, not a lot, is the basic idea. We've got a lot, I mean a lot of oak wood, right? And we've got like a bit of... I've got some good glass. I did smelt some glass.
I'm wondering if there's any cheap materials I can make.
Cobblestone and stone are a plethora. You can take those. You should have a chisel already, I reckon. If you wanna put that to use, Nick.
Yeah.
But outside of that, we don't have a whole wide range of stuff. Really,
because see, Ren's got this kind of theme going, hasn't he? With his, it's very like chiseled out.
He does, yeah.
So could do it out of marble, but we don't have marble.
We don't have that much marble. No. We need to get into the quarry game. We don't have a lot of quartz either, unfortunately. Yeah, we're pretty low on all that jazz, Nick.
My main materials are just in absence. Isaac.
Like to be fair though, the spot's not that big. If you go and look at like Iskal's building is very simple. it's just a square. Do you know what I mean?
True, actually. He's used graphics, external graphics. Okay, cool.
If you go look at that, you could build something very similar. Because again, the whole city does kind of want to have a similar feel to it. You know, like a very similar vibe.
Parity. Yeah. A massive parity. So
if you could just build something very similar to what Isgal's done, just a square, and then we'll plaster a big old digital screen on it after the fact.
Sounds good.
With like some cool graphics and stuff. It allows you to kind of cheat the system in terms of lazy building, but also have it look cool.
Yeah, what was it used here? Chiseled rock, white sandstone. Okay, well, I can't be asked with that. That's not happening.
You could you could craft up some sandstone and then chisel it. That was also like a possibility, but it's fine. So I need one of these guys, and then also one of those. So I need some like beef or something. So Nick, fun fact here about our power situation. The game actually has a culinary generator in it. And so, Nick, we can actually repurpose our cheeseburgers, not only for a profit in fat stacks, but also as a means of producing more power than it takes to actually make them. Yeah.
Wow.
And these cheeseburgers, Nick, they are no joke when it comes to power production. Yeah, they are no, they're pretty good.
They're no joke.
They are no
Are they a joke?
Nick.
No, not in this land.
Not a single joke. They produce... No, 1 second, that's the wrong thing. Hold on. Nick.
Yeah.
They produce... Give me un secondo. Let me see here. I was looking at a piece of beef for a second. They produce 64 redstone flux a tick, Nick, for 55 seconds per burger. So we get a minute of power for every single burger that we get, producing 64 redstone flux per tick, Nick. So they are pretty good. That's a lot of power. That's a grand total, Nick, of 70,400 redstone flux per burger.
Whoa. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. I'm fairly certain it's more power than the burgers take to make, which is really all we need, right?
So it's self-sufficient.
Yeah, exactly.
With a profit.
Exactly. With a profit.
Good.
That's the key bit on top of that's just the cherry on top, Nick, is the profit that we're going to make from these burgers.
From these bad boys.
I'm so ready. I'm ready.
Oh, Isaac, it's gonna be massive.
It's gonna be glorious. Also, we should keep it down a bit, Nick. Randog is on the server. He is.
Oh yeah, to be fair, like we are creating like a complete mug off of Ren's dogs, you know.
He is, yeah, he is here. He could potentially hear us if we chat too loudly.
Like right now, like literally just building a competition burger chain.
I don't think he's gonna come and look at it, Nick. I think
no, we'll be fine.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
We'll be all right.
All right, I'm gonna take this. I need a little bit of glass. There we go. I also want to try and get a server. Like, I might try and make some signalum today as well, because I don't know if you've noticed, Nick, I've tried my best with this setup to try and make it as clean as possible, to try and hide cables wherever possible, but unfortunately, with it being thermal expansion, the cables don't, unlike NYO, they don't go into one block nicely, right? And so we do still have quite a lot of cables in this lower area. What you can do, however, Nick, is you can make cables that transfer both items and power and both fluids and power. You can make signalum-plated fluid ducts and signalum-plated item ducts so that we can run the power cable and the fluid cable in one block, right? So, like, for example, we've got our rancher, which milks the cows, right? Right now, we've got two cables going to it. We've got a fluid cable that's pulling the milk out, and we've got a power cable providing it with power. We could do that in one cable if we had the signalum-plated fluid ducts.
Right,
but
okay,
they require
so we need signalum then, essentially, is what you're saying.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay, man. You do that.
We're
going with quite a posh wooden theme here, but I need to make sure that it's kind of... I'm going to glass line it as well. I've got an idea, actually.
Okay.
This is going to be good, Isaac.
I have faith, Nick. I have faith that you
Thanks, man.
That you know what you're doing, for the most part. Get out of here. My inventory is full of trash. Yeah. All right. Power is being produced, and so now I'm just going to kind of hook this back up to the main power line. You should see the cabling behind this wall of machines, Nick. It is atrocious. It's...
Is it bad?
Yeah, like
is it real bad?
You can't see it, which is nice, and I've hidden it away, but it's real bad. Is it real bad?
It's real bad.
It's real bad.